Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a Challenge Cup 1v1 tournament hosted in the Random Battles room. If you don't know what Challenge Cup is, it's basically we each get a team of 6 Pokemon and where all of their moves are randomized, so I could get one of these battles I got a Snorlax with Work Up, Earthquake, and Thunderbolt as its moves. There's one more that I forgot because I didn't use it. I didn't use Thunderbolt either, I just looked at it. But and also 1v1 means that we each pick one Pokemon, and whoever wins out of that Pokemon wins the whole battle. We don't use any other Pokemon. It was a very interesting tournament, to say the least. I it was you'll have to see. It was very interesting. So starting off with the first battle, we have his Tapu Bulu versus Slowking. Now I should mention that this is also a inverse mod tournament, which means that all of the type effectivenesses, like you see, like Slowking is a water type, so normally he'd be weak to Tapu Bulu's grass types. However, with inverse, he's actually resistant to that, and his water type is super effective on Tapu Bulu. Well, sorry, the Slowking is a she, even though it's a king. Slow Queen. But yeah, that's the interesting way that inverse mod works. So I win this battle, as you can see by the fact that I have a lot of other battles to show you. So that was the first battle. I won by setting up multiple nasty plots and breaking through Tapu Bulu with Shadow Balls. Yeah, but that was the first match, and first matches you don't really tend to get many high level players. Like I did play 1v1 a lot. I'm not the best at 1v1, but I do know a lot about the strategies in 1v1, so did really well in this tournament. Next up is Golisopod versus Snorlax. This is the Snorlax I was talking about earlier. So I like normal type in inverse because you're not really getting hit super effectively by anything. Uh, and you're actually super effective on a few types, so uh, that makes normal a really good type. It only loses to ghost types. So here I work up twice and hit him with an earthquake, and that's enough to kill, surprisingly. Golisopod has a lot of good defense. Oh, yeah, there's a fire team I was working on. Golisopod. Yeah, you see 140 defense, that's nothing to scoff at, so the fact that I one-shot it is really interesting. Next up, Wanna Fight versus Inferno Hazard. Salamence versus Darumaka. This does not sound like a good matchup at all for Darumaka, but he actually ends up winning because what's the Salamence gonna do? None of his moves are super effective, and I have Dragon Superpower, which are both super effective, and end up winning me this match. Next up, Phoenix Nude versus myself. I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself. There we go. It, Gardevoir beats a Mightyena with only Shadow Ball. The glory of Inverse. Next we have 0987654 versus myself. I thought I lost this the first time because Tyranitar is a very scary Pokemon, but you see that he actually doesn't do all that much damage to me, and I have two normal type moves that are super effective on him, so I end up winning that match and moving on to the finals versus Avisker. So first of all, we have a nice good discussion on who all to bring. It's Hoppip versus Rattata, go. I'm not entirely against it, but it is finals lol. So we end up bringing Chestnut versus Snover. For me, it was between either Espeon or Chestnut, and I chose Chestnut because Chestnut beats Cresselia and Diancie. However, the one Pokemon on the team that it didn't beat was Snover because he doesn't have a Grass type move, which I was really scared of him bringing Snover, but I thought he wouldn't. He'd bring like one of these three, but no, he brought Snover. However, he didn't really have anything for me except one specific thing that almost didn't work, but Well, you'll see. Here, Gold Snover. Here they're saying Inferno wins, but I don't have any grass type moves, so I can't easily kill this thing. So I'm just kind of chipping away as it misses sheer holds. By the way, it in this Challenge Cup, the Snover is a higher level than me because of the way Challenge Cup and random battles works. And in turn 5, the last possible turn, he hits Sheer Cold, and I lose the finals of a tournament to a Sheer Cold Snover. I hope you all have enjoyed this tournament. I'm probably going to do more of these in the future if I do well, because I don't want to show tournaments that I do horribly in, because that's just... I want to give you guys the impression that I'm actually good at this game. Well, with that said, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.